What's up, guys? This is No Hesitation to the No Hesitation channel. Whew. And we are live on Tuesday in the gym uh, doing biceps and forearms. And I am beat, super beat. Yesterday's workout was really good. And it felt really tiring because I had worked the day before, 12 hours, man. Basically 2 hours of travel time in the train each way. So I'm crazy tired. Uh, and today we're gonna work again. Whew. Probably another 12 hours. Oh my God. What's up? What's up? What's up? We back. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Um, all right. So this is gonna be like our good second week working out. So we might go up on some weight, kind of get this workout going a little bit more. One thing I do like doing, like honestly, I mean, this is other people. So I want you to pay attention to this. See this right here? So they're coming up, bringing it here, right? I want to work against gravity. So for me, number one, I'm going to put the seat all the way down. I don't usually, I just put my knees on there. Number two, you want to go all the way up. See that right there on both sides? You want to bring this down also all the way down. See now, going from this to this, look at that range of motion all the way down. And what we do is the moment we touch, and now it's supposed to touch and just create discipline, we have to do an extra one, right? So that's creating discipline. I don't want to do an extra one. I want to go to the next hand and I want to keep going with my rest and my exercise. And I don't want to mess up the flow. So this is what we look for. We're not going for perfection, but if we do mess up, make sure we have a consequence, right? And that's in every workout that I do. Here we go. All right. We're going to do six, which is as a warm up. One, two. We got to go down a little bit more. Three, four. I don't like to look at it, but like once, five, six. There we go. So we're gonna do two times six. Actually, you know what? I think the first one we're gonna do six, and then the second one we're gonna do probably about. Now let's do two sixes. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually go up and then come down. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Seven because we hit one time there. So we're actually going to figure this out today, how high I can go. Because what I want to do is I want to go ahead and start doing uh, a, a pyramid, right? Or let's say maybe 15, 10, then five, right? Kind of like I was doing with the 5-3-1, which will eventually go back to that workout. I thought out of all the workouts that I did, 5-3-1 was the best ones. And we might actually start doing that here. I mean, I don't know. Right now, I'm thinking about it. Should I do the 5-3-1? So the 5-3-1 means that I will start off with 5 reps, which is going to be the heaviest, right? And in the second set, then I do three, which is excuse me, 5 reps is going to be the least amount of weight. It's still comfortable. And then the third is going to be heavy. And then the one is going to be the extreme heavy. So I think that's where we're going to start now. I think we're going to do the 5-3-1 now. And then the 5-3-1 is going to end up giving us what we need to reverse, which will be a pyramid, basically, right? So we're going to do another 6 is to get warmed up. But the reason why I want to do the 531 here is because it has cable. I love cable. I think cable is a lot better than doing this with the dumbbell. So the fact that I'm actually doing the 531 means that I no longer have to do this with the dumbbell or whatever. Okay. Because we're gonna make this a lot harder. All right, here we go. We're gonna get 6 again. If we touch, we gotta pay for it. We gotta hold ourselves accountable. One, we're gonna look one time, try to memorize it. Two, three, four, five, six. Ooh, that felt good. Felt good. All right, here we go. One, two, three, four, five, six. So now I got to think about this. What am I going to put on here to go up? Right. So right now I want to start low for the 531. I don't want to go high since I haven't done this for a long time. So I think for the 5, I'm just going to add an extra 10 pounds on this on each side. And this is going to be easy. And then what we're going to do for the second one, which is going to be 3, I'm thinking we're going to put the 25s on there. And then we'll do 35. And since we don't have 35-pound plates, all we got to do is just keep the 225s on there and then add the 10. All right, you got to get your math right. All right, so here we go. We're going to do the 5. 1. Ooh, good weight. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is really, really good. And so what we're going to do is we're going to do 2 sets. 1, 2, and you see we're taking our time. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, baby. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, this is it right here. I can feel it. All right, so let's go ahead and redo our workout here for Tuesday, which I don't have one so good. All right, so bicep machine, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna put 531 on here, which I can also do 631, or I could maybe do 863 or some shit like that. Can always modify it. So as it gets easier, we can do whatever we want, but we just want to keep that same mentality. So for the first rep, we're gonna do for the first set, excuse me, 2 times 6, and it's 2 times 45 pounds plus 2 times. Crushing it. By the time we're done with this, it's just gonna be insane. So this is how I came up with the 531 workout. So back in the day, they used to do what it would call, I think it was 531 still. And the way they would do it is they did this for power. So what they did was one week they would work five, they would do reps, excuse me, sets. I don't know how many sets they decided to do, but they would all be 5 reps at max. Then the second week, they would do the same, but they would do 3 at max, and then 1 at max the week after that. So you would increase power so quickly. We're gonna get to that. So we eventually will switch the 531 to that, right? But for now, we're not. We're gonna do 531 the way I do it now. So 2 times 6 at this weight, then excuse me, 2 times 5 at this weight, then 2 times 3 at another weight, then 2 times 1. heavy as hell, right? And this promotes crazy power. Oh, we got to get our music going, man. I need to get my music going. Yo. Can't be out here doing this without no music. Let me see if it gives me my yes. Oh no. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Is this my? No, it's not. Okay. I guess I gotta create an account with this one. Yeah, my volume is not working. What is going on here? Here we go. We're gonna get serious right here because this is gonna be a good amount of weight. Here we go. Two times six, and we're gonna get in and we're gonna get after it. Thank you for whoever just says in the comment section. Give me a second. Be right there. Here we go. You want to either put your hand on your shoulder or your hand right here or your hand here. Since we're actually starting with a good amount of weight and we really want to take this serious, the mind muscle connection with me right now is feeling crazy. Here we go. So we're gonna put my hand here. One, two, three, four, five, six. Woo. And it smells good. All right, so we're gonna put the 25s on there. One, two, three, four, five, six. Damn, I did six instead of five. That's how easy it feels. Give me a second, I'll be right there. And since we're actually gonna use the tens here in a moment, we're gonna leave these close by. Well, never mind, we'll put it right back. As far as I'm concerned, that's a wet. Never try me. When you got it high me. Anyway. Woo. Yes, I'm listening to a little baby right now. I like the beat. Here we go. So we're gonna do 3 reps of that. Dude, what's up, Monty? What's going on? Yeah, I hope the weather continues to be nice, man. It feels good to be out here, bro, working out though. Oh man, yeah, me too, bro. Love the outdoors. Love it. All right, here we go. Woo. So now we got to do three sets. I mean, three reps right here. And you would think, you're like, man, but hold on, man. How does this? Yo, trust me when I tell you, I will go up on weight like that. 2 or 3 weeks, and I'm going up a lot, not even a little. I'm talking about a lot. So back in the days in the old gym, I would do on this side 245s, 45, 45 plus the 25. Okay, 6 times. Okay, and that's how I got there. So here we go. Three, one, two. Yeah. Because what a lot of people don't understand is rest has a lot to do with you improving, okay, going up on weight and stuff like that. It has to do with rest. So we're gonna rest after this. We're not killing ourselves. That's the whole purpose of this right here. And this has been a controversy for years between bodybuilders. Oh, you gotta do this, you gotta do that to improve. You'll see how fast we improve. One, two, three. Here we go. We're gonna smack the two tens on there. So I should be at 45, 245s on each side pretty soon. Comfortable. Can I do six with the 245s on the side? Yes, I can feel it. Right. But just because I can doesn't mean I will. This is called discipline, gentlemen. You have to have discipline. Okay. Discipline is the hardest thing for a man. I don't know about a woman because I'm not a woman, but for a man, the hardest thing to do in life is to have discipline. And once you master that, life is on easy mode, baby. So now we got to have discipline and we got to take a little time and just relax. Okay, rest a little bit. That's what we're gonna do, and then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do our one set. Actually, I only did one to going ahead of myself. That's how good we feeling, bro. That we wanted to go ahead and just jump straight into the next one. But again, discipline. Whew. All right, so let's do the other set right now. Here we go. One, two. Here we go. Three. Woo. Feels good, man. And when you take your time, this came back up. That's fine. When you go back up, man, it feels crazy. When you take your time, here we go. One, two, three. Woo. There we go. Now we're gonna slap on those tens. Woo. And what this is gonna do, man, you're gonna improve in size. You're gonna improve in how much you're lifting, and then you're gonna look good as fuck. Okay, I'm just telling you the truth, man. Okay, and all we got to do is just continue this day after day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year, and we'll be set. I'm not one that is very interested in power right now, but if it comes, we're going to go after it. All right. If we can feel it, we come into the gym and we're like, yo, find a boss type shit and we're just going to go up. It is what it is. But this right here is going to make our body look finesse that fast. So with that said, this is a few things we got to do. Continue coming over here and improving. That's number one. Number two, rest and how we eat. I ate some steak yesterday, man. So good. Here we go. All we got to do is one. It's gonna be cake. One. That's it. What I did was I touched my beard right here. That's how I knew my rep was done all the way up. Here we go. One. Woo. One more. And this is where your pre-workout comes into fruition right here. I know I can slop on the 45s and do at least one right now, or maybe even more, right? But you don't want to. Discipline needs to get a hold of you and say, hey, this is what you said you was gonna do, and this is what you're gonna do, and you're gonna walk out of here. Because if you fuck around and mess up and you get hurt, then you're gonna go home and you're gonna sit down for a week, a month, or whatever, and all the gains, everything, yo, it's gonna go out the door, and that's demoralizing. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, man. It feels like shit when you cannot work out. Okay. So how do you avoid that? Yo, mentally be where you're supposed to be. A mind muscle connection. I'm talking to you guys. I'm listening to music. I'm putting in my workout and stuff like that. And I can still concentrate and be focused and tell myself, hey, this is what I came to do and this is all I'm gonna do. Here we go. One. That's it. We're done here in this machine. Let's go to the next one. Where the hell did I get these from? Couldn't have been over here. Um, what machine did I get it from? I guess we'll put it over there. What's wrong with something in there? What's wrong with you? Come here. Silver, 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 silver. Ah, yeah, bro, I'm telling you, man. Yo, you, not going to the gym, man, that shit is real. Once you invested all this time into the gym and then you just decide, hey, I'm going to get hurt, I'm not going to go, bro, you're going to pay for it, man. You will never be the same. I see nobody but me, so I can And right now we're going to use this machine and we are actually going to do a little bit in reverse. Actually, we're going to do, we got to do 2 times 3, 2 times 45 plus 25 pounds. And then for the last one, our last trick, We did 2 times 1, uh, 2 times 45 plus, um, actually for the second one, yeah, no, it was 25, 25 pounds, my bad, plus 35 pounds. There you go. And now we're going to do the picture curl machine, right? And now the first exercise we're going to do is um, easy curl. How many pounds? And we're gonna do 2 times 6. And I'm thinking it's 60 pounds. And I don't have to go like super heavy right here. No need to. And again, we're gonna make sure that we put this all the way down. There we go. And we're not gonna use our seat over here. So we're gonna do 2 times 6 here, and then we're gonna stand and do 2 times 6. And again, we're not actually gonna sit down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And again, you see, I go all the way down. Oh, very easy. At 60 now, I could be 70 pounds. Very easy to do, especially since we're warmed up. But again, we're not trying to kill ourselves here. I'm trying to get the maximum that I can get here. After this, we're actually going to do everything we're going to do now, but with the Olympic bar. Why? Because the Olympic bar makes this twice as hard. Okay. Don't ask. Well, I do know why. It's positioning of the hand. The easy bar here goes up. So when you go from here to here, you gain more power because it's like you're doing it um, hammer style. There's a difference between regular bicep dumbbell curls and hammers. You can lift more in the hammer position than you can regularly. So this is why this is easier, which is why we're going to do both. And you're going to see that this is doesn't weigh much. We're going to do the next round right away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whew. And we're actually going to get the bar right now. Now, I do know bro got to move before he get hit with this bar, man. 45 pounds, baby, one hander. Power is here and then in here in your body. Two things. Remember that, guys. All right. So now we're going to slop this up and we're going to go ahead and put in 20 pounds. So in reality, that was 70 pounds, right? We're doing over there. Now, 45 plus 40, 90 something pounds. This is way harder to do. And not only is it way harder to do, we're also going to be doing it with the Olympic bar. Whew. When Arnold started working out in his gym, they didn't have an easy curl. So he started working out with the Olympic bar. And guess what, folks? Arnold, back in the days in the competitions, they had people actually do like one type of exercise. And guess what? He decided to do bicep curls with the Olympic bar. You know how much this motherfucker used to go up there and do? 265 pounds. Okay? 265 curling. That's insane. The most I've done was the 45s on each side and the 45 up 6 times. That is crazy. This man is not fucking human. Never was. All right. So the number one thing we want to do here is balance. You want to balance this because believe it or not, here we're actually not going to put our knees on it and we're not going to sit down. We're just going to go like just like this. Right? We're not sitting down. We're going boom, one, two. We got six to do 2 times set. And we're not putting clips at the end. So we have to pay close attention to what we're doing. I kind of wish this was up a little bit more, but unfortunately we can't do that. And we cannot bring these down anymore either. So it is what it is. This is why I can't go really, really ultra heavy on this workout, right here. One, two, three, four, five, woo, six. Woo. So I had a guy come in here one time, and I get this all the time. People ask, well, how much you bench press or how much you squat or whatever. Guys, let's be honest. The bench press and the squat is not like the epitome of how strong you are. Okay? It's not. It's everything else you do in between. Okay? What's the bigger muscle? The bicep or the chest? The chest. So you're supposed to do a good amount of weight. But what if you can do the same amount with the bicep or the tricep? You know what I'm saying? Or the shoulders, which is slept on. That's why motherfuckers look sloppy. Or your calf, which is one of the number legs is like the Achilles heel to men in the gym. I don't have those problems. I don't. Okay. But I see it all the time. Motherfuckers who look right on the top, but you don't work out legs. Why not? I don't understand it. The moment you hit the gym, you should start doing whole body workout. Okay. And you need to push them. Okay. Especially the small muscles. Now, push could be weight or that push could be um it could be rep wise, right? Like triceps, I usually do 15 on certain exercises. So here we go. It's a curl bar. Now we're gonna go to Olympic sit downs. And we did 2 times 6. We did 60 pounds here on the first one. Gotta write all this shit down for progress. And then here we're doing 2 times 10 pounds. 4 times 10 pounds. We got one more to go. Because now we're going to graduate and we're going to actually stand up. And we can't kill ourselves because we got another 12 hours to work today. So here we go. And I got to start getting home. Here we go. One. Let's go, baby. Two. Ah, ah, let's go, baby. One more, baby. One more. Get him. Ah, ah. Woo. That shit was crazy. So I was thinking about doing the 531 after this, but I'm not because I remembered that I have to go to work. Well, I'm gonna put it to you like this. He could have done it on that side because there's a concrete wall right here in the middle. And he could have actually done it on that side, but he chose to do it on this side. Now, this is the thing though, this is a gym. So he could do what he wants. You know what I'm saying? He did do it on purpose, then he's the horrible person, not me. Okay, this is what you gotta understand. Like, let's talk about this. So there's a guy, I don't know if you know, called Joey Sloan, whatever his name is, right? And he does videos on people being rude in the gym. But this is the issue. Um, when it comes to people making videos like that, some people are just gonna think that everybody that makes videos in the gym are exactly like that. We're not all like that. Okay. That's what you gotta understand. In this case, if he did do it on purpose, he's the monster, not me. So in reality, stuff like this makes those videos that he makes obsolete because he's not making videos, at least that I know of people that come here and are not causing trouble. See what I mean? Because then if I antagonize and then I get upset at what he did, then I'm categorized in those videos that he's making, which I'm sure I'm just gonna be 100% with you. A lot of those videos are that way because people are doing it on purpose. Because I've been in other gyms, yo, in that old gym I used to work out at, that's what they used to do. They used to do it on purpose. You know what I'm saying? And I never got upset. Okay, because I am the better person. But you gotta understand. Okay. All right. So now we're gonna do standing up. So it doesn't bother me at all. It does not bother me at all. That's his problem. Right. I woke up this morning to try to be the best person that I can be. That's it. And if he woke up this morning to try to fuck with someone, then that's the best person he can be. You understand where I'm going here? Exactly. Either way, I win. All right. So for the next exercise, we're gonna do standing up now. Uh, Same weight, and we're almost done. And again, the focus here is to keep the plates from falling to the side. Here we go. One, two, three, four, five, six. Mm. Nice. Beautiful set right there. And then after this, what we're gonna do is we're actually going to do some cable curls. Whew. Like, let's be honest, I was 6% fat and I never acted like I was 6% fat. I acted like I was regular the population, just like everybody else. That is the difference between human beings. There's some human beings that think that they're better than other people. And let's be honest, I can outlift most of the dudes in here. Okay. And the reason why is because I focus on myself. Okay. There's one thing about life that I've been told by many older men in their deathbed, and it was this: the number one thing that you're going to regret in your deathbed is not going to be, and I'm just being honest, your family, your wives, your kids, any of that stuff. It's going to be what you did with your time. Okay. Time is like your essence. You can go throughout history and you can look for all of these different things that people talk about all the time. And they're like, okay, well, time this, time that, like time is has an essence. Time is the mind is a beautiful thing to waste. And I can apply that to time. Time is a beautiful thing to waste. All these things that have to do with time, people don't take them serious. Why would I take out of my day time to dedicate it to somebody else? That person already won the moment I did that. Okay, guys, remember that. Here we go. 2 6. One, two, three, four, five. One more. Ah, power. A lot of men don't understand what power is, man. And this is why they never achieve it. True power is not power that you have over somebody. True power is the power you have over yourself. Okay. And what I mean by that is all the dumb shit that people do. Can you not make those decisions? That is what true power is, guys. Men have always chased trying to be better than someone else. You've already lost, my guy. You know what I'm saying? The moment you concentrate on somebody else, I mean, that person has already bested you. Let's be honest. I live my life like it's a one horse race. That's it. I see nobody else but myself. This is why, and I'm just gonna be 100% honest with you guys. I had a woman ask me the other day if I was gay. That's serious. She asked me, she said, "Are you gay?" I said, what? I said, "Why is that?" She said, "Oh, because I mean, you like don't look at females and this and that." I'm like, "Yo, man, I'm trying to be the best that I can for me and for my family, my kids that need me. Oh, fuck am I gonna be out here chasing pussy?" I learned that when I was younger. I told myself, I said, "Hey, man, all this time that I wasted chasing pussy instead of being great, instead of chasing money, bettering myself, all these things, man, that equated to zero, nothing, nada." If you look at bums in the corner of the street, them motherfuckers right there, you know what they chase 24/7? Pussy. Okay. I'm not one of them and I will never be one of them, man. Okay. I don't do that. Cars. I'm not doing that. If I can buy a Honda Accord and that Honda Accord is going to last me 10 years, why am I going to buy one of my favorite cars, BMW? But I'm to the point in my age where I can say, okay, I need this, where I don't need that. I want to leave my kids a legacy, and my legacy, when somebody speaks and when I die, and somebody has to get up there and say something about me, I don't want them to lie. Okay, I want them to say this motherfucker right here was about his business. That's the difference. When you're chasing pussy, you're gonna do stuff just to get that. So yes, you're gonna try to better yourself, but you're doing it just for that. No, my guy, chill out. Get your money up, get your education up, get all these priorities straight before you start going that route. Okay, trust me. Men with money that did it the right way will tell you the same thing. Like, look, dude, just wait, do what you gotta do and do what you gotta do now. When you in college, do what you got to do while you're in college. If you find a girl, you know, and she's good, you know, and whatever, and you know she's the one, then that's it. But don't just be jumping into, you know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to get guys to understand is chill out. It's not going anywhere. They outnumber us like 8-1 in this damn world. Don't act like, like Francine from the corner is the only woman on this world. No, calm down, bro. Chill out. Here we go. This is reverse forums. We're doing forums now, which we're going to be using a lot later on. So I'm not really going to kill myself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Whew. Man, already off the first. And that goes for women too. I'm a man, so I can't really talk about the woman, but it's the same thing for women. Stop. You see a dude, he may be in shape, but his money may not be right, or his money is right and he may not be in shape. And what if he has the money and he's in shape, but his mind is not right? Take your time, ladies. There's a lot of us out here, man. Just chill, relax, focus on what you need to focus on, and do what you got to do. Because then we don't want to hear you bitching about it. And that goes for men too on the internet. Oh my God, this person did me like this or whatever. No, that person didn't do anything to you. You did it to yourself. That part is called accountability. There's too many people blaming other people, bro. You did it to yourself. This morning I was listening to um, a whole bunch of people. A whole bunch of people. I was looking at a video, and it was one of those. I forgot what they call it, a street takeover. All gunshots and stuff like that. And some people were complaining. We were having fun until the guns came out, whatever. What the fuck are you expecting? You know who didn't experience that? Me, because I was at home sleeping after my stream. Okay? What you have to understand, you can't sit here and bitch about it and be, you know what I'm saying, and actually be in the act. You can't. People going out, still going to clubs, doing all these things, getting shot up, getting shot, and then complaining that it's happening. What are you doing there? You know for a fact that when you deal in these activities, there's a high chance that some shit might pop off. You can't be surprised. So, but guess who's not surprised? Guess who's not bitching about it? Me, because I'm at home doing something productive, sleeping for my games, for my mind, for my job, for being a parent, all these things, responsibilities that we should have. If I had the mentality when I was like 22, if I had this mentality and then go all the way, accelerated to 48, where I'm at now, I'll be a trillionaire. Okay, a trillionaire, all the money that I would save, all the dumb decisions that I wouldn't make. But yet you have plenty of people, letting you young people know what you should be doing in life, and you ain't listening, and that's trash because I didn't have that. Okay, my father worked two jobs, bro, so he was there, but then he wasn't. You know what I'm saying? So, but he didn't have these talks with me, financial talk, stuff like that. Some of you guys do have that. Please pay attention. Trust me. Here we go. Six. Oh, whoops. I mean, excuse me, 15. Here we go. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Woo. And that right there is basically a warm up for this right now. We're gonna do 215, and we're gonna actually just leave it right here because, bros, let me tell you something. Later on, we got a lot of shit to do at work, heavy shit to do. 12 hours work. Woo. So last night, guys, switch from the gym. Last night we were playing Forza. One of my very good friends in the game came by, man, and gave me a SF90 Stradale Ferrari. Amazing. We're not doing the built yet. We will soon. And I can't wait. Right now, I think we're doing like 271 miles per hour. No, it's 258. 258 miles per hour right now. I think I can get that car to about a good um 270, something like that, once we start playing around with the build. And I want to do this now because Forza is 1 month away, the new one, Forza 6, which we're going to be playing, hopefully. We might invest in a PS5 Pro. I don't know. It's either going to be a PS5 Pro or it's going to be um a computer. I'm just going to be honest with you. Game wise, it makes sense to get a PC. But the way parts are costing nowadays, it's almost cost effective to go with the PS5 Pro. Even though the PS5 Pro, oh my God, it's $900. Bro, for the type of content that I make, I would have to have a $2,000 computer. So that's two PS5s. What you have to understand, right? That's what you got to understand. Two PS5s, bro. Oh, even more. Forget about one. When for the money I'm buying a computer, I can buy a MacBook, do all the editing that I want with no problem, use it for my second job, which I'm making money, so it's an investment. Boys, listen, man, listen to your boy. I got you. Okay, so that's what you gotta understand. The computer I can't take anywhere. Now, I could do it like with a MSI or a Asus very beefy laptop, but it's gonna be like this huge. I don't need that, bro. All right, so now here we go. We're gonna do 2 times 15 regular, right? We did reverses, and what that did was it worked my forearms and it worked my tricep. Now we're gonna do regular. Let me see what my boy is talking about on the give me a second. Whoops. Damn, but I'm looking at a picture of me. Yo, check out my calf. Yo, that looks crazy. Yeah, and that's what I'm doing it for, Monty. I'm doing it to better myself, man. Um, I can't outlive my children, but I want to be here to see my grandkids, and that's what it's all about. I'm living my life making sure my children are taken care of so I can leave a legacy for them. I want my kids that I have now, I'm paying for their college, right? And all that stuff, right? That's what I'm gonna do. But guess what? I want to be able to leave money so they don't have to worry about that when their time comes. And that's something we don't do in our community. We don't. We don't. That's something we don't do. We don't leave legacies. Legacy, in order to have a legacy, you need money. How can you talk about having a legacy when you broke? It's like saying, I'm gonna go get a bank account. You have no job. We're not gonna do 4 times 15, but I'm gonna put it on there. Made a mistake, so I gotta correct it. There we go. Boom. And then after this, we got one more exercise to go, and then we're gonna be out of here because we need to go. All right. So now this is gonna be regular. And so the way we're gonna do it, we're gonna stand there, we're gonna grab it kind of like right here, and we're gonna go boom all the way back, right? We wanna go back, forward, back, forward. I mean, we're stretching the muscle. So this is with 45s on each side plus a 45-pound bar. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, shit. I can feel it in my hands, man. Woo. Woo. Thank you, Monty, for being here, man. Definitely appreciate it, bro. Woo. Ah, one more, baby. One more. Actually, you know what? I'm not even gonna do the cable. I gotta go. I gotta go home. I gotta milk. I gotta eat. I gotta meal prep some food. I got a lot to do. So I got some pork chops, and what I'm gonna do with those pork chops, I'm not gonna do it today. I'll probably do it tomorrow. I'm gonna make some tacos out of them. Yes, out of pork chops. The reason why I'm using pork chops because pork chops has a good ratio of fat and meat to it. Okay, but what we're gonna do is I'm gonna strain the fat out. I don't like to keep it, and I'm not big on pork, but this is why I eat it like maybe once every 3 months or so, something like that. But really trying to cut it out. I ate steak yesterday, and then today we're gonna eat chicken. What's that supposed to be? All right, here we go. Last one. And actually, I didn't even start my. I didn't put my watch, so I don't know how long we've been working out. And we're not gonna do cardio today. Don't have to because I'm gonna get a lot of steps in today for my job. Here we go. two, eight, one, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 18. Woo, that's 17 too. And then, oh, yo, boy. Woo. God, yo, this workout was good. And I can't believe, man, we're about to go work a 12-hour shift. But guys, let me tell you something, man. That's part of the grind, man. Okay. That's what you have to understand about life. Give me a second here. Let me move. Life is about taking risks and improving yourself. How you want to improve yourself, man, if you're not risking it for the biscuit? And what I mean risk it for the biscuit is sometimes you gotta make sacrifices. And the sacrifices I'm making right now is the fact that I should go home and just rest and not go to work. But you wanted me to tell you the truth. Bills don't wait. Okay. Bills aren't waiting. College, that shit is not waiting. That train fare that I gotta take care of every day because I don't jump even though I should because the shitty ass um New York train system sucks balls. But I'm one of those citizens, that have to do the right thing. But that's another expense. So most expenses you have, man. And let's speak about another expense. Cell phone. Your cell phone expense. If you really start to look at it, these companies are very slick, right? So they're gonna charge you for a new phone every once in a while, right? So I'll be honest with you, I had a 14. Sorry, yeah, I had a 14 and it died. So I had to switch and I had to get the 16. But I'm going to be honest with you guys. I didn't want to. And you know why I didn't want to? Because that was just another expense. Here I am, I gotta pay another phone, right? 1,000 something dollars plus the service that I'm paying every month. That's nickel and diming you to death. So I got a 16 now. I'm not getting a 17. I'm not gonna get 18 or nothing. I'm gonna wait till this phone dies. Okay. I am. But you know what I did? I'm a smart individual. Have a good one, guys. Thank you. Um, I got a 12. People are gonna say, why? And the other phone I use for music, I use also for Um, keeping my workouts, you know what I'm saying? Keeping a record of that. You always got to do that. Another thing that I do with it um, is a backup. If this phone dies, I don't necessarily have to buy a new one because I generally stream and I can use that phone to stream too. It doesn't have to be of the highest quality, even the same quality. Okay? And I have another number on it. So there you go. You see what I mean? I could always, because I use Apple, I can always clone this phone and it can be identical. Right? Same phone calls, emails, texts, and everything. So that's what you have to understand. Um, you have to play the long game. That's how I do it very well. Whew. So man, this year, so I do love photography, and this year, hopefully, we can get into a camera. Um, and this is the issue. Since I do stream and do content, I sometimes think, well, maybe I should get like a Sony. Um, this is for the photographers out here. Maybe I should get a Sony. Um, what is that called? Like the 6700. Amazing. The FX. The CVE 10 Mark II. I can get those, but in my head, I have to prove why. You know what I'm saying? I have to say to myself, well, this is a good enough reason for me to spend almost $2,000 on a fucking camera, plus the lenses. Okay. Or I can easily go with, we're going to stop right here. We're going to stop at this little grocery store. Um, they're going downstairs. This is the bakery. I got no reason to be at the bakery. All right. Woo, beautiful place. I thought this was a train station. Ah, man, they got some apples here. We're gonna get a little bit of everything while we're here. This is not as